Developments on the shooting investigation. Here's what we know right now. Connecticut Governor Dan Malloy says the 20-year-old suspect shot his way into the school. We've also learned that all 20 of the children killed inside were shot multiple times. All of them were 6 and 7 years old. Investigators are still processing the crime scene physically and forensically. Police say they expect all questions surrounding the case will ultimately be answered because they have found certain evidence. The medical examiner's office is starting to release the bodies of the 26 victims back to their families, and funerals are expected to be held this week. Well, the suspected gunman's father, Peter Lanza, is expressing his condolences to the victims' families. He released a statement saying, quote, "We are in a state of disbelief and trying to find whatever answers we can. We, too, are asking why. We've cooperated fully with law enforcement and will continue to do so. Like so many of you, we are saddened but struggling to make sense of what has transpired." We're going to go now to Don Lennon. He is in Newton. And Don, so much going on. It's so difficult. And even for the father to have to put in context that allegedly his son is the one who caused so much grief and so much pain for all these families targeting an elementary school.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's really unbearable to think about that. The son apparently getting guns from his own home and then going on a killing rampage. Our Brian Todd went out and spoke with some people who know the shooting suspect.
His motive for this unspeakable act is still not clear, law enforcement officials say. And in digging for details about shooter Adam Lanza and his family, accounts emerged that are still confusing, sometimes conflicting. A neighbor who knew him in recent years describes Lanza as troubled. But listen to this account from a young man who knew him.
He was just a kid. Just a kid. Just a kid. Never antisocial. No, I was gonna. No. Troublemaker. No, definitely not. Noticeable? Did he just kind of blend into the background?
Yeah. Nothing that would warrant any of this. Ryan Kraft says he babysat Adam Lanza about 10 years ago, when Lanza was 10 and Kraft was 15. He describes Lanza as focused, quiet, introverted. He never saw evidence of violence, Kraft says, but says Lanza did throw the occasional temper tantrum.
Just general stuff like, we had to put him to bed and he wouldn't like that, or we had to stop watching TV and he wouldn't like that. Normal stuff that a kid would do, but I guess at 10 years old, most kids get out of that phase, and that wasn't the case for Adam.
Kraft was only a year older than Adam Lanza's older brother, Ryan. He says their mother told him to let Ryan do whatever he wanted. But as for Adam...
What I really remember clearly is that Nancy always asked me to always be with him in the room, no matter what. Like, don't go to the bathroom, don't ever leave him without supervision.
Kraft says Adam had a contentious relationship with his mother, Nancy. She'd split from the boy's father, Peter Lanza, who's described by the job networking website LinkedIn as tax director and vice president at GE Energy Financial Services. But Kraft says Nancy Lanza was an engaged mother, always setting up play dates for her two sons and taking part in neighborhood activities. Neighbors and friends say Nancy Lanza enjoyed gardening and had taken time off from a job in finance.
It's like a normal anybody else in this neighborhood. Decorate the house, and the house was always, pristine, and she was just like any other housewife.
But like her son, there are gaps in Nancy Lanza's story that still need to be filled in. She owned the weapons that Adam Lanza used in the killings, including a semi-automatic rifle, according to a law enforcement source, and it's not clear why she purchased them. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.
Still so much to learn. Well, there is other news as well in Washington. House Speaker John Boehner has agreed to raise taxes on the rich to avert the fiscal cliff. A source tells CNN that Boehner has offered to raise tax rates on people making more than $1 million in exchange for entitlement cuts. The White House is still holding to its $250,000 threshold unless